to live stream. We're just gonna go for it. Alright, so no one's here yet, but anyways, I'm just gonna jump right in, and hopefully some people will come. Definitely not the streaming hour at, what is it, 12:30 maybe? Usually I stream like 8:30 to 5, so we'll see who comes, but if not, we got some video for the playback for today. I'm gonna try to make this short and sweet. Basically, I'm gonna take these lights down, and then gonna use these later, but the lights that I took down earlier for my ceiling fans, I'm gonna reuse those for the garage, so it'll brighten things up a little bit. Let me just grab my drill right here. What's up, what's up? Alright, I'm gonna go for it. Start out by taking this down. I have to do my tools right here. Obviously, power's off. Pretty basic stuff, just 2 wires, not even a ground. Don't want these screws to fall out, so I'm just going to unscrew it with the screwdriver. These are like the cheapest lights you can buy. They're like $3, if that. I think they're like less than $2 actually. But it's basically just a porcelain frame and then connected to like a light socket, so very nice of them to cap off the ground, very safe of them. Luckily I have some screws right there, but I'm going to reuse these later. I was going to go buy some of these, but now that I decided, hey, I can take those down and I can put in my new lights, so that's what I'm going to do. But what I want to do, actually I'm going to change these screws out for longer screws because they're not going to make it through this light fixture. So what I'm going to do is screw this light fixture back together real quick, which you will see here momentarily. These are the ones from my bedroom and from the living room where I put the ceiling fans. It's going to have the glass dome over it with the 3 lights, the insulation on the back, which I'm not a fan of. But anyway, it's got the like 2 screws right here. I'm going to go put those in. And I will need wire nuts. I have a couple already, so I'll put this on top of the garage for now. Take the screws out. Actually, these are pretty long ones, so I'm just gonna back them out and that'll be good. I just don't know if it's the right hole pattern, but we're gonna find out here real quick. So I'm gonna cut these off and restrip them, just because they're curled already. Here's one wire nut that I can reuse. That's pretty much brand new. And I'm going to 14 gauge. Okay. I'm just going to take my light. It should be pretty straightforward and simple, basic. Just going to retwist this ground back together because it's kind of coming apart because it's stranded. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to try to keep my arm out of the insulation. tie this together. Couple wire nuts. Start with the neutral. I have to strip that too. Just kind of destroy. Sometimes it's easier just to restrip the stranded than try to fix it or untangle it. Okay, there we go. Alright, we'll test that real quick. Should be no problem. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm just going to stick it up real quick. What's up, Aaron? Gonna stick that back up on the ceiling real quick. And I think we should be good. So it does have, it looks like two patterns, one for a 3-0, one for a 4-0. I think the screws right now are on the 4-0. I'm just gonna try to fold these wires back up here neatly, accordingly. And then stick the wire nuts from the fixture itself kind of up in there as well as best as I can. And then go into the 4-0. Hard part is trying to get the screws through, which isn't usually that bad. But usually you can take a screwdriver and just kind of pre-stab it through there real quick to make your hole. And then it does make it easier, supposedly. But usually just hang the light up there and drag it around until you get the screws to pop through. But I'm having trouble right now, so I'm gonna give it a closer look. Screws might be a little bit too loose. It's not gonna work the best if the screws are loose. Should be getting close here. So I got one of them. Alright, there we go. Got it. That was more difficult than it should have been. But sometimes they are difficult. That should be pretty good. Nice and tight to the ceiling. Just gonna grab the glass, test it one more time, make sure no wires are pinched. Shouldn't be a problem. Alright, all good. Grab the glass dome and the finial here real quick. So I got my glass and the little topper finial. Now we're going to be parking in style. That's weird. For some reason this is very short. I'll just tighten down as I tighten this. we go. In style. Let's go. It's not a chandelier yet, but it'll do. How about that? So that should help out with light now that it has 2 extra lights, and then I'm gonna do the other one over here. Yeah, there's building a house around here, so it is a little bit noisy. I apologize. They're building like another 50 houses behind me, and then another like 20 up north of the street. So, anyways, usually can't hear it while I'm sleeping, so that's good. I'm going to bring the ladder over here, do the same thing, take this one apart, put the new light back up, and then that'll probably do it. Oh, the tools are here. I'm just letting my ramp a little bit. Usually just like to drag my ladder. Should be pretty good. Not a little more. I'm ready to go. One more time. Loosen these screws up. And I'm going to use these on the construction wall right there. I know there's 2 wires on this one because it's actually there's 3 wires. They pigtailed it? Okay, that's neat. So I guess I can leave the pigtails there and then just unscrew the light. I guess that works. Probably should take the hog first. Alright, so that's good to go. I'm going to cut these one more time. Restrip at 14. Alright. Stuff these wires back in there. Actually, I need a ground as well. We'll need to use the ground. And I do still have wire nuts over here, so that's good. So same light. We should put this light on the ground. Alright, just checking. So once again, ground first. Where's his head? Okay, that should do that. And my whites. Well, it's nice to twist your stranded so they're not all frayed out. Should be good. And then one more for the hots. And don't forget to put your stranded wire a little bit above the solid wire for make sure the stranded wire doesn't back out. Okay, so once again, going to back down the screws for the light fixture. The drill will work. So once again, gotta fold these up. Now that I have a lot of wire nuts in here, it's gonna be a little bit harder, but the box is pretty big. Pretty good. And then find the floral holes, which are these ones. And that time it was super easy. This side needs a little bit more. Nice tight connection to the ceiling. I'm gonna grab my glass, take this down. That should be good. Test this one yet, but I have full assurance in my capabilities of installing a light. But you never know, if it blows up, then I did something wrong. Alright, give her all a shot, see what happens. Come back up to my tools later. Alright, moment of truth. Ta-da! Here we go. Good to go. I think that's going to help a lot, especially with the garage door closed. And that's with the garage light off, so. As you can see here, and there's two lights on the garage door opener, which helps as well if I really need some, but that should be better. I don't know if I can focus this at all, but hopefully that can't be any worse than it was. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Short little live stream here, but hopefully you enjoyed. Catch you guys in the next one. If you enjoyed, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Help the channel grow. See you guys back in the next one. Check the description for anything else and hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload or do live streams. Thanks guys so much. God bless and have an awesome rest of the day. One more question. Where's the part where the wires, the box are too short, the screws are stripped? Don't have any of that right now, so luckily we avoided that. But I can go over that another time if you want me to. Have a good rest of your day, everyone. See you guys in the next one.